What's up, guys? Today we're taking a look at this knife. This is a G10 and D2 steel knife from Eikonic Knives. This is the Eikonic RCK9. It's I wouldn't say it's a budget knife. I think it's around $89, $90. But it's got D2 steel, like I said, and olive green. They're calling this olive green. Nice pocket clip. I believe these are steel liners. And runs on bearings, made in China. A little bit stiff action. This one's still brand new, and it has just about the stoutest detent that I could ever imagine on a thumb stud knife. I'm not sure if it's just this one that I got or if they're all like that, but this has a really stiff detent. I mean, when it comes out, it really rockets out, but you got to give it a lot of force. So I imagine if someone bent the liner a little bit, it would probably fix that issue. But as you can see here, it's not perfectly centered. It's a little bit off towards the show side, which I might be able to fix, but I don't really like this knife. It's a little bit ugly to me. I don't know why. I guess maybe because it all just like curves down, and it's kind of like a straight back blade, but it doesn't have much blade. I don't know if that makes sense. The blade kind of like comes up and disappears. It's all belly. I don't like all belly. I like a little bit of straight edge and then maybe a little bit of belly, but it's just not, I don't know. It's something about this knife just doesn't resonate with me. I did try the Chavez RSK9, which is the Chavez version of this. I think this might be the budget brand for Chavez knives. Let me know if I'm wrong about that. But I do know that the RSK9 by Chavez Knives is basically this exact same design, and that one actually felt really good. The detent was better. It was all titanium M390 or whatever. I'm not saying that just because of the materials or whatever. It actually felt like a better made knife, obviously because it was, you know, premium price tag and everything. But it just felt like a really good knife. This one, it feels good. Like in the hand, it feels good. I mean, it's a little bit of a smaller knife, so I get all four of my fingers in there, and feels good in the fist grip. It's a little bit squished, but it kind of like pushes your fingers together just having this swoop out on both sides. Simple liner lock, so pretty easy to disengage. And like I said, it's a little bit stiff right now. I bet it would break in after a while. Man, that detent's stiff. Eikonic knives, I've never tried them before. This is the only one I've ever tried. It's alright. It's not great. As you can see here, two thumb studs, standard blade. I mean, there's not much here. It's just, you know, D2, G10, thumb stud knife. Good grind. I mean, this will work. Completely solid. No problem with lockup. Big sharpening choil, so that's nice. I like the pivot. It's a nice kind of decorative pivot. Looks cool. But that's really about it. The pocket clip, I like the pocket clip on this knife. It's really good. A lot of people should use this kind of style. It's a little bit shorter and just slight swoop, and it's great. So nice pocket clip. The screws could be inset, but that's about the only thing I would change about that. Flush pivot, so kind of cool there. I like the color. It's all right. It's pretty bland. Just a simple, kind of cheaper looking knife, I would say. But I would definitely recommend the Chavez RSK9 over this one. So let's do some size comparisons here. This is a little bit of a smaller knife compared to the PM2 and the Para 3. So as you can see here, it's a little bit smaller than both of those actually. So not as long as the Para 3 or the PM2. I'd also like to compare it to some other knives, the Benchmade Bug Out and the QSP Penguin. So you can see there, similar in size to the Penguin and the Bug Out, definitely close to the Penguin size. So that's about the size knife we're talking about. Same materials here too. Difference being, actually, no, this is the upgrade version. Sorry, this is the upgrade M390 Penguin. So it's still G10 though. And then last comparison against some larger knives, the MSI this time, and the 0308, ZT0308, and the MSI. So you see there, definitely a smaller knife on the smaller side. Definitely not what I carry. I like carrying knives that are bigger, like the MSI and the 308, and so definitely a little bit small for my hands, but it fits all right. So that's about it. I'll take the weight on this knife. This will be a quick one. There's not much to talk about. I mean, it's an all right knife. I don't think it's worth the price. There's definitely other like thumb stud, you know, G10, D2 you know, knives you can get that are, I think, better than this, especially Civivi stuff is a little bit better, and even Sencut knives for cheaper. I mean, you get a Sencut for $40 that has D2 and G10 with thumb studs. That's, feels better than this. But anyway, it's got a nice backspacer. Let's take the weight. It's a little bit heavy. 3.8 ounces. That's not heavy, but for how much is here, it feels like it's a little bit heavier. It feels like a little bit of a brick. And actually, look inside here. Did they mill it out for weight reduction? Okay, so they got some pockets on the inside of this steel, the show side steel liner for weight reduction, but not really on the bottom. A little bit of a relief cut there, but that's about it. So a little bit of jimping there on the liner, so you can disengage it. Just overall, pretty simple knife. Not much to talk about. That's it for this one. Let me know what you guys think of this knife. And please like this video, subscribe to my channel, and have a great day. Bye.